We're Maui and Trizzy. We just wrapped up a 9-day road trip through southern Utah with an Indie Campers campervan. They're an RV rental company in Europe, North America, Australia, and New Zealand. We're going to share our experience with Indie Campers, and we understand different people in different countries will have different experiences. So this is ours. Let's start with the research and booking process. We wanted to do a road trip through parts of Utah in November during the Thanksgiving holiday. After looking at Outdoorsy, Cruise America, and other rental sites, we found that Indie Campers was the most affordable. We booked directly on their site with ease. It also provided helpful videos on how to use and troubleshoot the van. Picking up from our hometown Los Angeles was going to be more expensive and would have required more mileage per day. So we selected Las Vegas, Nevada as our pickup location, which is about a 4-hour drive. We came across mixed reviews about the Vegas location, but more positive than negative, which made us think it'll be okay to pick up from there. Upon attempting to pull into their lot, we witnessed an abundance of their rentals. Inconveniently, there was no parking available for customers, so we had to park our car down the block and walk over. When we got into the lot, we couldn't find any staff. After 10 minutes, someone checked us in and brought the van around. Before hitting the road, check to make sure that the contract that you signed matches all the information of the van. On our contract, it showed that the gas tank was full, when in fact, it was only half, and we were told to return it at half. And the starting mileage was completely different than what it showed on the van. If you're planning to bring a car like us, you'll have to find a safe place to leave it while road tripping with the campervan. Conclusively, we parked our car at the Las Vegas Airport Terminal 3 parking structure for $18 a day. There were more affordable lots, but we felt more secure leaving our car at the covered airport parking. We thought we had checked the van thoroughly for any previous dents or wear and tears, but we overlooked an essential item. We've already driven 10 miles when we realized that we were missing the kitchen kit. We tried looking for the phone number to the office to let them know that we're on our way back to pick it up, but the website, the confirmation email, and the contract didn't have any phone number for the Las Vegas location. It was confirmed that the only way to contact them was to message their general customer service on WhatsApp. There's no way for customers to reach the staff directly to any of the physical locations. We wasted some of our allotted miles going back to the office to pick up our kitchen gear. One staff member tried to debate that was an extra cost, but luckily another employee confirmed that all rentals include a kitchen set. They also provide a cleaning kit that includes a small broom, a couple pair of gloves, 1 toilet tablet, dish soap, and a sponge. Make sure to bring disinfectant wipes and paper towels for a more thorough cleaning, because we definitely had to do a little cleaning before starting our trip. Other add-ons on top of the rental price is a bedding kit. We decided to bring our own pillows and bed sheets. And also the extra toilet tablets had a fee, but we opted on buying some at Walmart. Here's a quick tour of our Indie Campers van. The van was a good size. There was a queen bed and a pop-up tent on the roof, so for 2 people, it was a perfect space. But you could definitely squeeze in 4 people if you wanted to. The driver and passenger seat swiveled, however, it felt a bit loose and moved a bit while we were driving. There's a dining table accompanied with chairs with seat belts, so again, definitely meant for 4 passengers. The 2-burner stove was fueled by propane. There was a sink, mini fridge, lots of storage and lighting, a few USB charger ports, and a shower and toilet. Agreeably, we can say that the pros to this van was the solar panels, the large tank of propane used for cooking and keeping us warm, and the big bed. Overall, the van was in good condition, but it was showing signs of wear and tear. The outside of the van was washed, but we received the inside of the van dirty. While the staff was giving us a walkthrough, they saw the inside of the shower was dirty, so went to go get a mop and clean it up for us. It was also really dusty on the inside, so we spent extra time wiping the interiors and sweeping the floors, and just making sure we'll be comfortable for our trip. This made us feel that the inside of the van was not inspected and cleaned before giving it to us. The flapper door on the toilet and cassette was broken and was not opening, so it was causing spillage in the undercarriage of where the black water tank was. After cleaning up the mess, we were able to get the cassette open so we could avoid more spills. Customer service suggested that we find a repair shop to help fix the problem, but at that point, we didn't trust how payment would be handled. Luckily, Maui is a crafty, handy woman. While we showered, there was a gap at the bottom of the door, so the water would spill out onto the main area of the van. In order to prevent this from happening, one of us either had to apply pressure to the door to close it fully or prop something against it. We recommend to bring a small mat to minimize the spillage. The cabinets were pretty secure and had a convenient and strong magnet when leaving the door open. However, when it was closed during driving, the cabinets would shake and create loud noises. We placed newspapers in the gap to prevent any more unpleasant sounds. And we used a soft hand towel that we brought to cushion the glass stovetop cover from rattling around. The kitchen set came with the pan, tableware, and utensils. We thoroughly washed and sanitized before using them, seeing that they all looked overused. The pan they provided was too big for the stove, so only one side would get hotter faster. No kitchen knife was provided, so we struggled cutting with the butter knife. Although it came with the kitchen set, we recommend just bringing your own. The 3-piece bed mattress was very comfortable, but the bed was high to get into, especially for people like us, standing at 5'1". The refrigerator, heater, and stove worked well. The hot water temperature in the shower was inconsistent though, but we managed. We operated the electricity through solar panels. There are several USB outlets in the van. Luckily, we didn't run into powerless days, but we did find ourselves being cheap with energy usage because it would never quite get to full power on some days. There are regular 110-volt plugs, but they would only work if the van was plugged into an electrical outlet. The camera rearview mirror was the most high-tech and essential feature that helped with driving the van comfortably. One thing to keep in mind when booking a camper van is to try and plan every detail of the road trip before booking to calculate your mileage and then tack on a generous amount of emergency miles that's still within budget. We didn't calculate enough miles for emergency detours, gas and grocery stops, and off-roading to trailheads and campsites. So we ended up paying for a separate rental car for 2 days so we could check out arches and canyonlands. Adding up your planned mileage before booking is very important because once you book and you need to make any adjustments prior to the trip, they'll charge more for any changes. Additionally, renting a camper van requires an open mind, just in case things don't go your way. You'll need to learn how to get your hands dirty, like when dumping out the gray and black water tanks. We planned a 9-day trip, but ended up returning the van a day early because we were just mentally exhausted. We cleaned our van extensively and checked out. Throughout our trip, we were in communication with the customer service via WhatsApp. Since it was the only way to reach them, their responses usually took a while. But the good thing was that they eventually did respond and gave us some sort of compensation back for all the misfortunes. All in all, you get what you pay for, and we chose to go with indie campers because they were the cheapest option. So we hope our learnings will help you have a better time if you choose to book with them. And to be clear, use our experience objectively because who knows? You might not encounter these problems in Iceland or Portugal if you're using their camper vans. And although the van had so many problems, our trip around southern Utah was remarkable, as we journeyed through Escalante slot canyons and visited 3 of the mighty 5 national parks. To see our incredible time at these parks, we'll leave a link to the playlist in the description. Thanks for watching Maui and Trizzy. Please subscribe and get notified for more glamorized and deglamorized adventures.